Welcome back to Autocar Review, the ultimate destination for speed lovers, car enthusiasts, and anyone who dreams in red and roars like a V12 today. We're diving deep into the heart-pounding, open-top world of one of Ferrari's most iconic masterpieces. Buckle up, because this is the full breakdown of the 2026 Ferrari V12 GTS, a convertible supercar that doesn't just flirt with perfection, it drives right through it at over 200 miles per hour. Let's start with what makes the V12 GT such a special creation in a world rapidly switching over to electric powertrains and silent performance. The V12 GTS is a beautiful rebellion. It's powered by a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. Yes, you heard that right, a V12 in 2026. This engine is Ferrari's final salute to one of the most legendary internal combustion designs in automotive history, and they made sure it goes out with a scream, producing an eye-watering 790 horsepower and around 530 lb-ft of torque. This V12 monster is capable of launching the V12 GTS from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. The top speed, a blistering 211 miles per hour, but it's not just about numbers. This engine sounds like an orchestra of thunder and adrenaline. With the roof down, the open cabin becomes a concert hall of mechanical perfection. Every downshift and high rev scream echoing like a rock anthem. But the 2026 model isn't just the rehash of the older V12 GTS. Ferrari has taken this machine and sharpened it to surgical precision. Weight distribution has been refined, the chassis has been strengthened to reduce flex with the roof down. Aerodynamics have been enhanced with active elements, creating more downforce and improving high-speed stability without compromising the sleek, sculpted lines that make the V12 GTS a rolling work of art. The retractable hardtop is a marvel of engineering. In just 14 seconds, it folds away. Even while the car is moving, it speeds up to 30 miles per hour. With the top down, the V12 GTS transforms into a grand touring missile. With it up, it becomes a hard-edged aerodynamic bullet. Ferrari designed the roof and rear buttresses in a way that doesn't interfere with trunk space or rear visibility, keeping this supercar as practical as a 211 mph convertible can be. Inside the cabin, Ferrari continues its tradition of fusing luxury with performance. The interior of the 2026 V12 GTS is wrapped in premium Italian leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and aluminum trim. The seats are race-inspired but surprisingly comfortable. Every stitch, every surface, is crafted with precision and passion. Ferrari's infotainment system has seen a big update in this model, featuring a high-resolution central display, digital gauge cluster, an optional passenger display that allows your co-pilot to see speed, RPM, and navigation data in real time. But let's be honest, when you're in an V12 GTS, you're not here to scroll through menus, you're here to drive. And this car delivers an experience that's nothing short of supernatural. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission fires off shifts with razor precision. The steering is hyper-responsive, the kind of system that feels like it's reading your thoughts. Ferrari's side-slip control and active rear-wheel steering allow this front-engine Grand Tourer to dance through corners like a mid-engine track car. And with the Manettino dial on the steering wheel, you can switch between wet, sport, race, and ESC off modes, tailoring the experience from daily driver to untamed beast. Now let's talk design. The 2026 V12 GTS is, without question, one of the most stunning Ferraris ever made. It manages to be aggressive without being vulgar, elegant without being timid. The front fascia features redesigned LED headlights and more pronounced air intakes for improved cooling and a sleeker look. The long hood, muscular fenders, and sculpted side profile scream performance, while the wide rear haunches give it a planted, powerful stance. Around back, quad exhaust pipes and a functional diffuser hint at the power that lies beneath. Every line, every curve is dictated by aerodynamics, yet the overall result is pure beauty. One of the big highlights for the 2026 update is the improved suspension system. Ferrari has introduced an updated version of their magnetic suspension that reads the road 1,000 times per second and adjusts damping on the fly. That means even with 20-inch wheels and ultra-low profile tires, the V12 GTS rides smoother than ever before. It glides over imperfections but stays rock solid when you're pushing it through corners. It's a true Grand Tourer with a split personality, part high-speed cruiser, part track day animal. As for braking, Ferrari hasn't cut any corners. The V12 GTS comes standard with carbon ceramic brakes, offering ridiculous stopping power and almost zero fade even after repeated hard use. Whether you're coming off a mountain pass or decelerating from triple-digit speeds on the Autobahn, the brakes inspire total confidence. Fuel economy. Let's be real. If you're buying a V1 to Ferrari, miles per gallon isn't at the top of your priority list. But for those wondering, The 812 GTS returns around 12 mpg city and 17 mpg highway. It's thirsty, yes, but every drop of premium unleaded is converted into pure magic. For 2026, Ferrari has introduced several new paint options, including a matte Rosso Corsa, an iridescent deep blue, and even a limited edition gold flake finish. Called Oro Infinito, you can also spec the wheels in silver, gloss black, or a carbon fiber look. And as always, Ferrari's tailor-made program allows ultra-wealthy clients to personalize their 812 GTS down to the smallest detail, from bespoke leather interiors to custom badges and even one-off color schemes. But with all this performance and beauty comes a price. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS starts at around $460,000. With options and customizations, it's not hard to push that figure past $550,000. Yes, it's expensive, but you're not just buying a car. You're buying an experience, a soundtrack, a legacy, a future classic. What's truly special about the 812 GTS is how it makes you feel. It's not just about speed or handling. It's about the sensation of a 9,000 RPM redline with the wind in your hair and the sky above your head. It's about feeling every heartbeat of that V12 through the steering wheel and pedals. It's about knowing you're behind the wheel of something that might never exist again. In a world of EVs and digital silence, the 812 GTS roars as one of the last of its kind, a full-blooded Ferrari that celebrates combustion with every fiery explosion in its cylinders. And for those worried that the 812 GTS is just a weekend toy, you'd be surprised how usable it actually is. The trunk is reasonably sized for a couple of duffel bags. The seats are supportive on long drives. The cabin is quiet with the roof up, and Ferrari has improved insulation to make it a genuine grand tourer for long-distance journeys. This isn't just a showpiece for Beverly Hills driveways or Monaco's beachfront. This is a machine built to be driven, savored, and remembered. Ferrari has also worked to improve connectivity and tech features in the 2026 GTS. There's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a redesigned central rotary control, and improved voice recognition. The navigation system is faster, more intuitive, and comes with real-time traffic updates. The sound system has also been upgraded, although let's be honest, the only soundtrack you need is that V12 engine. Now, a lot of people ask, is the 812 GTS worth the money in 2026? After all, there are electric cars that offer more horsepower, quicker acceleration, and more tech. But that's missing the point entirely. The 812 GTS isn't competing with Teslas or Rimacs. It's a celebration of passion, engineering, history, and soul. No electric motor can replicate the sound, the drama, or the raw emotional connection of this Ferrari. It's not a machine that just moves, it thrills. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 2026 812 GTS represents the end of an era. Ferrari has confirmed that this will be among the final naturally aspirated V12 models without hybrid or electric assistance. That alone makes it an instant classic. In a decade or two, this car won't just be admired, it will be worshipped. It's the kind of machine that people will look back on and say, that was the last of the greats. And when you drive one, you feel that weight, the heritage, the finality, the emotion. Every gear shift is a nod to the past. Every redline run is a celebration. The 812 GTS is Ferrari's love letter to driving fast, raw, beautiful driving. So, if you ever get a chance to sit behind the wheel of a 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS, take it, even if it's just for a few minutes. Feel the engine start, hear it, roar to life, open up the roof, and let the sun pour in. Then press the throttle and let that V12 do what it was born to do. This isn't just a car. This is the sound of history being written loud, proud, and absolutely unforgettable. Thanks for watching Autocar Review. If you loved this deep dive into the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic car content, and let us know in the comments what car you want us to cover next. Until next time, keep your foot down and your passion high.